Listen, did you know that the director of Jurassic World Rebirth is the same guy who directed Rogue One, The Creator, and Godzilla? Gareth Edwards is a master of scale, and not because he shows us more. It's because he keeps his stories grounded. He began his directing career with a low-budget indie called Monsters, where he just ran around Mexico with a tiny crew and a pro Sony camera. Then, with VFX, he added a whole world that was infested by massive aliens. To keep the budget low, the film focuses on just two characters traveling through danger against impossible odds, just trying to survive. And every film he has made since follows that same narrative framework. Monsters, an escort mission through an alien quarantine zone. Godzilla, a soldier trying to reach his family as Titans fight. Rogue One, a small crew navigating through a universe at war with the mighty Empire. The Creator, a soldier escorting a child robot through a war between humans and machines. And now, Jurassic World Rebirth. It's a crew of soldiers and scientists who try to survive on an island of misfit dinosaurs. Edwards excels in creating scale by pitting regular people against massive, impossible odds. By staying close to just a few people, we feel like we're in the mess with them. That's what makes his sense of scale so effective. That contrast, little fleshbag human characters moving through a big, overwhelming world, is what makes his films feel so real. It's a powerful narrative tool. By staying grounded, the world feels bigger and the danger feels closer. And that approach is perfect for Jurassic World, a treat to see on screen. Working with David Koepp, the original screenwriter of Jurassic Park, Edwards brings his signature narrative structure to a film that strips away the bloated spectacle of the last few sequels and refocuses on suspense. But here's the catch. This kind of stripped down journey through chaos framework really only works when the characters have emotional depth, when they're not just reacting to the danger, but they're reshaped by it. And without that inner movement, it can feel like the world is happening around them instead of through them, undermining the immersive direction. While some characterization is given towards the end of the film, Rebirth feels a bit hollow in the center of this otherwise delicious piece of theater candy. Even though it's in another league compared to the other Jurassic World films, it's still missing that Spielbergian touch, that sweet, gooey core of awe and terror that's blended so perfectly that you still think about its taste 30 years later. That said, Jurassic World Rebirth is still easily the best Jurassic film we've gotten since The Lost World, or maybe even the original. A thrilling adventure film wrapped in a chocolate-coated shell of horror, shot on stunning 35mm with incredible VFX designs that feel both tactile and lived in. Edwards' framework and sense of scale brings back the tension, dread, and pulse-quickening sense that we, too, are trying to make it out of this chaos alive. It feels like the movie version of the Jurassic Park ride at Universal Studios. It's totally worth the line, but, you might be stuck with wet jeans the rest of the day.